Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my COVID days and nights. And I wasn't going to make one today because I did a live and sort of quite a long live with Mark. Mark's back now. With Greg and another bibliophile reads, and Aaron Hook, who is a new booktuber. And it was very good. And sometimes I get really tired after it. I was very tired at the beginning, but it can even buoy me up, and I have been. So I feel okay now, and just a couple things to report today. The government person that was supposed to call did call back. Potentially good news. And I got some groceries today delivered. Vegetables and fruit, whatnot. I got some. No, that's another skull. I got some bananas. I haven't had bananas in a long time, so these are a nice treat. And excuse me. Yeah, the government person called, and it's for this extra, hopefully for extra disability payment. And I'm still no answer regarding my cutback here because it's not her department. But she's calling because over 2.5 years ago, there was issues that they needed identification, and they said they were going to get the identification from the home office, and they never chased it up. I've been chasing it up, and then finally I've had to make a new claim. And it's very convenient for them because if they okay my claim, they have to give me back payments to the day that I applied. So if they continued with my old claim, it would be 2.5 years of payment. So that's bad for them. Good for me, but doesn't matter whether it's good for me or not. So the identification, they all of a sudden mysteriously now say they can come out to me and take a look and scan the the identification, which are while they're in here, my passport and my permanent residency card. Now, I also received a week and a half ago a text message saying that there would be some papers being sent to me, some forms that I need to fill out and send back. That I've received many times over 2.5 years, and I've never received the forms. So today the forms didn't come, but I was going to call today. But then I was hoping that I would get this call back, though. So I spoke to her, and I asked, well, I'm supposed to get some forms that I'm supposed to fill out and send back. And I said, well, what are those? Well, I'm coming out to see you to scan your identification. Yes, I do get that. I understand that. It's next week. No worries. Thank you. But what about these other documents that I'm supposed to fill out, which I haven't received? What are those? Well, I'm coming out to see it. And it's just like about 10 minutes later, after rephrasing the question so many times, and I'm finally saying, okay, you're for some reason not wanting to answer my question. I am insisting now on an answer. And then she just says, well, I don't know what those documents are. I said, okay, fine. Thank you. You could have said that right at the beginning. So I don't know if there's important documents that I'm supposed to have. So at some point next week, well, I think Monday is a long holiday for some unknown, mysterious reason here in the UK. So Tuesday or Wednesday, before she shows up, I will call and hopefully get to the bottom of this. But I know it's just my blood pressure will go high. Another positive, well, that was positive because it's at least something is moving on this front, slowly, but it's moving. After 2.5 years, it makes me hopeful. But the other good thing was that the district nurse came and bandaged up my leg. I'm being mummified again. It's weird how these nurses do exactly different things. There's a wound that's from my leg is expanding because of edema, fluid in it, and it's on the leg where I got cellulitis in 2017. And periodically it gets bigger and it splits open and it oozes from the back. It's not very pretty. Well, I can't actually see it, so I can't tell, but I can feel it, and there's pain from this. And the ones, most of them have this little thing that they put on it. It's called inidine, I think it is. It's an iodine sort of mesh that sort of dries out the wound, and it sort of draws out the fluid. And then they put a sort of a big sort of square bandage over the top of it that has sticky stuff all around, and then put a sort of stocking type thing on. It's a cotton tube that you pull up just to keep it in place and everything. And usually that's it. And then they come back first couple times like twice a week, and then once a week if it's moving in the right direction. And then some of the others will put this thing on and then wrap it around with so much gauze and thing that it just makes my leg like this big and mummifies, and my foot right up to my knee. And the other nurses go, well, why was this done? It's like, I don't know, you have to ask them. But this one did put the bandage on, but none of this inidine thing. So they put it on, and I said, well, that's not going to stay on because of movement with my trousers and laying down, and just getting a bit sweaty. It'll just come off. It'll fall off. And he says, oh, well, she's got a bandage it all up. So and I said, well, no, just pull the it's called yellow line because it's got a yellow line down this cotton stocking tube. So she takes off the bandage, sort of not very pleased with me, her attitude. And then she cuts the stocking bit, the tube, and pulls it off. Nothing covering it. So it means now, and like I said this, but she just disregarded what I was saying. Now it means that this cotton tubing is going to stick to the wound. So that's going to be fun on Tuesday, because they're supposed to come back on Tuesday, when they go to pull this off and rip off a lot more skin. The skin here is very delicate because it was like the infection and the blisters just went so deep that it took off extremely amounts layers of skin. So the skin has never healed. It's very delicate. And they were thinking of some skin grafting, but it was so big as well because it's everything from my knee down to my ankle basically. So they didn't do that. They thought it would heal up, but obviously it hasn't. But anyway, so I got this, and then she wraps on top of that all of this gauze and bandaging, and it's like I just don't have the strength anymore to do anything, because it's just it's going to delay the healing of my leg, because I know for a fact that when they go to peel off the this cotton tube, this cotton stocking, it's just going to tear skin with it and start bleeding and oozing more than it was. I know that because that's happened before. It's happened just with my trousers where it touches and it sticks, and then you got to pull it off. So yeah, nice image here for the weekend, isn't it? but it looks like it's infected again. So, um, so she's gonna send that to the doctor with a photograph, and probably I'll get more antibiotics again for it. And she took my blood pressure, which they don't always do, and it's normal when she took it. I did take my double thing, and I haven't I haven't taken my blood pressure. It's a little late now, but I will have to do that tomorrow and see what it is after my medication, because maybe the doubling up that I've already started will work. Oh, that's the other thing. I did get my drugs. It's a huge bag. At least I assume everything's in here. It's my blood pressure and everything. Yes. Or no, it's not. Not everything. Do they still owe me something? Yeah, I'm missing quite a bit of stuff, unless they didn't send it over. The metformin and something else. Bisoprol. That's what it was. So they've doubled up now on these. Oh, so yeah, that's 20 milligrams. So that's good. That's what I was supposed to take for these. Okay, I thought they were different. They look different, obviously. These are 10 milligrams, so I'll just start taking 2 of those and continue with these later. But yeah, they didn't give me all the other stuff, so I don't know. I don't understand the way doctors work. I give up. It's a mystery that doesn't make sense at all. It should, but it doesn't. Anyway, thank you, everybody, and sorry for waffling a bit. I am starting to get tired now, so hopefully tonight I will, because the live has allowed me to stay awake longer than I have for over a week, for a longer period of time. Thank you. Bye.